Hey guys, I'm about to go live with one of the founders of The Modern Day Wife for an event that we have coming up this Thursday. Just waiting for Meghan to come online. Oh, here she is. Hi,
Hi.
Meghan.
How are
How are
you?
you? Good. Happy
Nice.
Sunday.
Yeah. I know. My days just are like I don't know what day is what day anymore because I have a newborn. So
Oh,
I've been up all night, all morning. So I'm glad that it's Sunday. It's just another day of having a newborn for me, but thank you.
yeah, absolutely. So for those of you who don't know, Meghan is one of the partners in The Modern Day Wife. And they're
Yes.
also producing an event with Project U this Thursday. So we're excited to be a part of that. Can you tell everyone a little bit about the
Yeah.
event this Thursday, Meghan?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm the co-founder for Modern Day Wife with Megan Ayers, and then Chelsea Burwash is from Project U, and we're partnering together to put this on. This event on September 24th is part of the Think Outside the Box series, and there's three events in this series, obviously virtual events. And the one that's on Thursday is called Long-Term Dreams, Short-Term Goals. And it's actually, there's a lot happening at this event. So when people hear about this, definitely they don't want to miss it. There's three different business interviews with people that run businesses, from key influencers who are going to talk about what they're doing right now, despite the craziness in our world, how they're expanding their business, and so on. There's our main featured part of the event is our celebrity panel with Rebecca Minkoff, Andrea Mundy, who's the founder of SCOA Skincare, Daphne Wayans, who's an actress and humanitarian, and Sanjita Patel, who's a TV host, HGTV host. And there's going to be a panel with the four of them, and they're going to be talking about everything they're doing right now to stay above everything, how they're creating their businesses and creating their lives despite, again, all of the insanity and obstacles that are being thrown to all of us right now. And after this panel, there will be time for a live Q&A. The last thing I'll say about it, since there's a lot to cover, is XX5 Beauty is our makeup sponsor, and the founder of XX5 Beauty is going to do a tutorial on makeup for Zoom calls, makeup for this type of thing, Instagram Live. I'm sure she could have done my makeup much better than I can on my own. She's
You
going to
look
go
good,
over
girl.
that. Well, thank you. It's my first time putting on. Last night I had a Rosh Hashanah dinner. That was the first time I put makeup on in a long time. So this is day 2 of makeup. And
Love
then,
that.
thank you. And then last thing for the event is there's a fall fashion segment that Luxury Turnabout is going to be sponsoring, and they'll be going over um, fashion that you can wear in the fall, which, to be honest with you, from my and maybe from your standpoint too, I actually have no idea what's in fashion right now. The only new thing that I've bought in the past, I don't know, few months is this girl, this influencer that I follow was posted this cute leggings and, bra kind of at home outfit from Amazon. And that's the first thing I've bought in a long time. So I'm really excited for that segment because I would like to know what we're supposed to be wearing. So that's what the event is about. And last but not least, we're super excited that LA Style is sponsoring. So thank you so much. We're really excited about that.
Absolutely. We're excited to be a part of it. And I feel like it's so needed for so many women that, we're at home, things have changed. So this insight's going to be awesome. And really that community to move away from what's been so much solitude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. What have you been up to during this time period? Like, are you working from home or are you going to the office? What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm working from home. I had, I think it was in March, I transformed I carved out a space in my home and made my own like home office, but I really had to, well, it made me feel better when I dressed it up and I really like made my area feel nice and just welcoming. So that's what I did to make to make myself feel like I wasn't at home so I could be a little bit more productive to really like just step into that space and be able to be like, okay, I'm
Yes.
looking at my desk, you know?
Yes, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
interesting what different people are doing during this time period, which I'm interested for the event to hear what these ladies do have to say,
Mm-hmm.
because what is everybody doing right now? Like some people are their businesses are really doing really well and some are really suffering. Like it's kind of a mixed bag. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to hear what they're going to say. I know that Rebecca Minkoff for New York Fashion Week this week just did an interesting event because they can't have the runway shows. So her fall fashion preview, or whatever you want to call it, was on a rooftop of a New York City building with these kind of like Persian rugs and different montages, I guess you could call them, of different scenes, and each
Mm-hmm.
scene was a different outfit that you can wear for this upcoming season. So I
Yeah.
know that she seems to be doing really well and has new partnerships all the time and is doing her Female Founder Collective program, but it'll be interesting to hear what the other ladies have to say regarding what they're doing to survive right now.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. It's definitely an incubator for innovation and like reevaluation. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. So that's why we're really encourage, it's obviously predominantly women who are attending, but obviously we always invite the men to attend as well, especially the men that are supporting the women in their endeavors and everything they're doing, because we all work together. But it's definitely an important event because it's going to kick off this series and it's going to bring women together to really get pumped up, which I think we all need. One of the things that we're missing is when we're not going to the office, you don't have your morning meeting necessarily. You're not with people who are inspiring you to do more. You are relying on what you're seeing on your screen to inspire you. And so with this event, we're hoping to inspire people to get back onto what they want to accomplish and realize that they can do it. And here's how they can kind of pivot from maybe what they were doing before to what they can do now so they will be successful. So it's going to help women and men to really figure out how to get back on track and realize they can still accomplish their goals into the future.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of just
So,
checking in on where they want to go and how they're going to accomplish that. So I love that. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I know I'm going to have my notepad out and my pen taking notes on what these other women that are, what they're doing and how they're managing it. So I'm excited.
yes, thank you. Yeah, well, we're really excited to have Ellie Style partnering this. I checked out your website. I believe it was this morning or yesterday. Again, my time is off. And you guys are on top of everything. I mean, your stories look beautiful and the people you're interviewing are great. I saw
Thank
that was Naz Baruti, the featured story of your last edition.
you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
Are
I
you, do
actually
you know
happen to
her as
know
well?
her, so it was funny that
Oh,
she's
okay.
on. Yeah.
Love that. She's super, super awesome boss babe. I have to reach out to her and see if she's going to be a part this Thursday. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's what it's
absolutely.
about. Like finding your tribe and your circle. And I think just staying connected with like-minded people. And that's the purpose of these stories to be able to um, just, you know, keep inspiring other people. And I'm excited about the fact that we can partner with you guys for this event or sponsor. So that way we can, write the story on the recap on those nuggets afterward. And then that knowledge can live forever because then it's published and, it's a point of reference. Um,
Exactly.
because it's one thing to experience the event, which I highly suggest for everybody to be there to be live, but it's another thing to be able to go back and reference it or to read about it and it kind of have that presence, that longevity. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it is interesting you say that because it's not just an event where you watch, and you just get all this like incoming communication, and you maybe you leave the event, you're inspired, but okay, now what? So at the end of our event, we actually do this for all of our events. There's a basically an ending segment where we have mailed them a workbook in advance, email them a workbook in advance, and we actually go over with them, okay, great. Now that you have all this information, let's really break it down on how you're going to use this to accomplish your goals. And then there's certain steps, like exercises that we're going to do live with everyone, and it kind of forces you to do it. You know, if you it's we're going to record it, of course. When people get tickets, they can watch the recording, but if you're there live, we'll be doing that workbook together, and that kind of forces you to do it. Like, it's for me, it's kind of similar to exercise. If
Hmm.
I hold myself to it by myself, and I have to push myself to do it, yes, I might stick to a schedule. But if I'm with other people and I have to do it because I'm there and I have to be accountable, then I'm more likely to get it done. So it's the same thing with the event. There will be that section that will kind of force people to get through the inertia of maybe the people
Down.
they're surrounded with,
Yeah.
which is another interesting thing. And probably you can relate to this, and it's one of our goals with this event, is that, sometimes who you're surrounded with is really the cap of what you're going to want to accomplish. But if you surround yourself with people who are doing more than you and are more active than you and are people you look up to, I find you're more likely to want to do more because that's who you surround yourself with. But if you surround yourself with people who are complacent and complain and maybe don't do that much, you don't really try to strive for anything. So it's kind of like creating that community at this event. And again, having LA Style involved is amazing because it positions it correctly with, these are the type of people that we surround ourselves with, people who want to do more, people who want to expand out in the community, they want to help out, all of these various things. That's who's coming to this event. People who, they're not complacent, they want to do more, they want to be better, and so on.
Hmm.
And being there live makes you part of that community a bit more than watching a recording.
Yeah. I always like to
So,
say I mean, unfortunately, it goes for it's both good deeds and bad deeds. And I just want to touch on this because you're talking about doing the work, sitting there, filling out the workbook, that accountability, surrounding yourself with the right people. So what I'm trying to say is, like, this event and those people who participate in it, the transformation that they'll experience or whatever they learn from it, that's good. That's, like, I like to say, it's like the butterfly effect, because if one little thing is tweaked in their life that they're doing that's going to help them be better, then who knows how many people that they'll end up helping, or how their business would expand down the road, right? And how they're going to connect with
exactly.
others. We'll never really know. We'll never really know that monumental change that will do in these people's lives, or how they affect other people. So it gets me really excited for us to align with the right people, because it continues that good, like, butterfly effect.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
and it's funny you say that because I think Elena Cardone was on one of your magazine covers in the past, right?
Yeah. The
Okay,
women.
so she was the speaker at our event in April,
Hmm.
and I was watching it, of course, and so inspired by everything she's saying, taking notes, and then did the workbook at the end. And I actually took that paper and pasted it, or like taped it to my office wall. So
You're
and I'm
so much.
following it because it's kind of what I'm doing to say, okay, these are my goals. This is what I said at that time. I want to make sure that I stick with that.
Yeah.
Just switching positions in my house.
Oh, okay. I thought you were taking me to the wall to see it. I'm like, okay.
So, but definitely seeing the feature in LA Style afterwards, and having you guys recap what happened and so on, I think is really important, and will get people to also be like, okay, yeah, I saw this. I need to do this. Like I had these goals. I was inspired during the event. I need to make sure I do this now. So I'm
Yeah,
really excited about that personally.
me too. And is this going to be something that's like you anticipate like annually or semi-annually or quarterly or what?
Well, there's three events in this series. And so this first one is September 24th. And then our second one in the series is October 27th. And the third one is December 3rd. And each one has a slightly different topic. The October one will be announcing the speakers at our event this week. But there's five key influencers who are going to do 20-minute how-to segments on specifically more so business things like how to run your social media, various topics like that. So that's going to be October. And then December 3rd will focus on the holidays. So it will be, of course, staying sane during the holidays, how to prep for the holidays, but also how to keep your business on track during the holidays, not kind of falling out with all the distractions.
Yeah,
So we'll be getting more information. I'm sure we'll share that.
that's awesome. That's almost like a that ends up being what, three for the last quarter of the year, no?
Exactly. And we'll continue. Most likely we'll be on IGTV series and heavily booking. We should have a full schedule soon for the rest of the year. And our like modern wife for the woman who's doing it all. She's a career woman. She's a family trying to just job but thrive. And so that's what all of our and tutorials and IGTV is about is giving her the tools to be able to thrive. So that's our override.
Love it. Well, I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for sponsoring it, being a part of it. We're so happy to have you. And, saw your picture beforehand. Like, she's so beautiful. We're so excited.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I can't wait. She reached out and I was like, absolutely. So, yeah.
Great. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see you at our event this week on September 24th. And everyone can I saw you have the ticket link in the Ellie Style bio on the Instagram page, your Instagram. We hope everyone will join in. Obviously, the more people we have there, the better, the more networking that can go on and so on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm excited. Thank you, Megan. I can't wait. Enjoy your day with your baby. How you said it's a newborn, right?
He's 3 weeks.
A boy. Is this your first or
My first.
my big boy?
Oh my God, look at that. Hi. Okay, we have
Well,
parallel lives then.
huh?
We have parallel lives then. We're both multitasking.
Yes, definitely. I'm like, shh, I'm on a call. He's like playing with Legos.
That's why
Um,
upstairs. I have a newborn who's being fed and is being very fussy.
Aw. Well, that's precious. What's his name?
His name is Darius. My husband's Persian.
Uh-huh.
There's a very famous Persian name called Dariush.
Okay.
And so Darius is kind of like the Americanized version of it.
Yeah, I like that. Darius?
Darius Alexander.
Oh, that's a strong name.
Yes, and if you go to my Instagram page afterwards, you can see some new pictures of him and I. We took our first selfie yesterday that I posted.
Oh, I'm gonna go take a look.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see you again virtually on Thursday.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
My
And
pleasure.
to everyone who watched and get your ticket, join us.
Yeah. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Megan.
Bye.
Bye.